Hi again, folks. Welcome to the Sabres Reloaded. This is a video on the channel, if you're new here, that discusses and talks about topics within our organization. Hockey-related topics could be just about anything, guys. Really, it's just a reason to make another video. So let's take a look at this. And today's topic, guys, I want to go over the Sabres salary cap issues. Not issues. Situation. That's the wrong word to use. Situation. Let's look at the Sabres salary cap. Now, right now, you know what? I'll clip this out and show it to you. Okay, so as you see, guys, 74.7 is where we're at, and we have about 8.8 left in cap space. And as you've seen there, 23-man roster, full, okay? Now, let me get back to my other clip I wanted to show you guys. Actually, I'll look at it from this point of view. All right, here we go. Okay, so right now, you guys see, there it is, 13 forwards, 8 blue liners, 2 goalies. And of course, Jack Quinn's on injured reserve. But, you know, mathematically speaking, we have 23 right now. When Quinn comes back, I'm sure that means Rusick is going down. That's my guess. And the truth is, I think Comrie most likely won't be there, and we will see Devin Levi. But now, if we look at next year, okay, this is where it gets a little tricky, because a lot of people are talking about, yeah, but, you know, like especially Toronto fans, guys, I'm hearing with all the cap space they have, and you got to go look at who they have to get signed for next year. They got 2 names in Nylander and Bertuzzi. Where the Sabres, right now, the only way we're going to really know where we stand next year is getting Dahlin and Power signed. Once we got them signed, you know, take a look. I mean, a good look. Olofsson, not an issue. It's really not an issue, because my guess is he'll be traded out this year. I'm just guessing. And then you got Middlestat, might be a bump there for sure. Gergensen, Sakposo, Jost, Krebs. Then you go down to the blue liners. Eric Johnson, my guess is probably going to stick around another year next year if it's a good fit. Then Yoki Haru, Bryson, Stillman. There's not much big names there, guys, but just for the record, so you know, we have nine players signed. Now, when I counted, I count more, because I got 7 forwards signed for next year, 2 blue liners. Well, I'm counting Quinn. All right, so let's say 9. We got 9 guys signed, and the cap hit is 41 million. But the only big names we haven't signed yet are Dahlin and Power. We've got to get them locked in. We need to know what the puzzle looks like next year, because once we got those 2 guys locked in, we don't have cap issues, guys. Even then, we don't have cap issues. This is why, with all the complaining, and I get it, the Sabres fans are frustrated, wanted to get in last year. I get it, I do. But we can't go and lock in some goalie that's like gonna cost $9 million. That ruins all this. The whole puzzle just goes to hell after that. So we can't do it. We have to find a goalie about $5 million. And I've used Gibson as an example. He's a little bit more, but I've used him as an example of high spending. That's high spending, you know? And they might not want to go that route. They just might not. You know, like I think that Winnipeg, obviously, you know, Adams seems to be in on any trade that's potentially going to happen. I think Adams is looking at the potential, okay, of, let me get back to my spot here, guys, so I don't lose my train of thought. The reason we opened the cap space, this is kind of the reason I made this video. We opened that Lyubushkin money. I don't believe it's just to open money, guys. Doesn't make any sense why he would open money. And if he's going to trade out some defensemen, why trade out one of the physical guys? That doesn't make much sense either, you know? Because it's not for a 4th round pick. A 4th round pick is like them saying thanks for helping us, you know? But who knows? Maybe Lyubushkin possibly could have went to Adams and say, listen, you know, like, is it possible to trade me out? I mean, and keep this hush. There's that possibility. There's all sorts of possibilities, but I think I got a theory, guys, and I'm just going to go on record saying I think this is going to happen. I think there's a good chance this could happen. Here it is, this clip. I think this is a possibility. Okay, I think Noah Hanifin is a possibility. I think the Sabres have targeted him. I think he's on our radar right now, I believe. And let's look at his contract. And as you guys see there, $4.95 million. He's in the final year of his deal. And at the same time, guys, his age fits perfect. He's 26. He'll be turning 27 next January. Now, to make something like this happen, okay, somehow, some way, I believe Olofsson has to go in the deal to make this work for the money next year. We don't want to lose Olofsson for nothing. They could use a goal scorer over in Calgary. Absolutely. They could use a guy like Olofsson. They could. This is kind of the theory I have, guys. I think we're targeting another blue liner. I don't think we're trying to unload blue liners. I think I could see Jokiharju and Olofsson going for Hanifin. I could see some, and that even opens up more cap space for us. Now, where does that put Calgary? Because they're not good at managing their money, right? They're not. I mean, giving some of the salaries that they gave is just insane. They're maxed. They're maxed. Yep, they're maxed out. We would have to take, here's my guess, okay? We would have to take back another salary they want to unload. So let's say we take Hanifin. Who could they? It would probably have to be a forward. Oh, I don't think they'd let Lindholm go. That would be too much, eh? I mean, I could see the Sabres making a pitch. Let's say we send out, Jokiharju, Olofsson. We get back Lindholm, we get back Hanifin, but we'd have to add to that. There's just no way they would take those two for those two. We'd have to add something pretty significant, some big piece in our system. Maybe an Isaac Rosen. You know what I mean? I don't know. You guys go look at Calgary's roster and you tell me. You know, we can't go and take on somebody like Coleman, who's 31 and has 4 years left. Absolutely, that's a no-no. That's off the books. That's not even happening. It would have to be too significant. Maybe Backlund for 1 year. Guys, for 1 year. Backlund, 5.3. Maybe we take him for 1 year, get him off their books, make that trade happen without giving up a young piece. But these are the thoughts going on in my head, guys. I think I can't help but feel I just got a gut feeling that something's going to happen with Hanifin in Buffalo. It's kind of why I'm making this video. I think there's something going on, why we opened up that cap space now. Because people are saying, well, why would Buffalo trade? Well, we are opening up like almost $3 million doing it. Let's not forget that. We got a plethora of defensemen. Now we have to get some of them out of here. We need to get at least another one out of here. We do. If we're taking one back, we got to move one too. We absolutely have to move one. My guess is they would want Jokiharju. They would for sure want Olofsson, I'm guessing. And we would have to take Hanifin because he's made it clear he's not signing there next year. He's not going to sign there. And even if he doesn't sign in Buffalo, guys, it really doesn't matter, believe it or not, because the book's open. It doesn't matter. The book's open. We are deep. We are deep on blue liners still. Don't forget, we got 4 solid, maybe 5 solid defensemen right now. Getting Hanifin would just book it. That's it. We got our 6, So this is what I'm thinking, guys. And it's nothing against guys like Stillman, who I like. I think we got to trade out Bryson, or at least move him, maybe ship him down. I don't know. We got to figure out what we're going to do there. There's a lot of things going on, I think, with Adams that maybe don't meet the eye right now. So I call it a gut feeling, guys. I think we're doing this because we're targeting Hanifin. It's kind of where I see this going. Okay, it's just where I see this going. And if you go look online, there, I think it was, I can't remember who it was, the Hockey Writers, I think, were talking about how Hanifin's a good fit. Well, Yeah, because we got stuff they need, and you know, the trade could work for sure. It could. So this is where I feel would be the smartest move, because he has 1 year term left, and we're trading out 1 year term also. But I think Hanifin plays a year in Buffalo with guys his age. He's going to grow with this team the next 3 or 4 years, right? I think he would stay. And I think our blue line is set after that, guys. I really do. I mean, how many more studs do we need? We have another 5th overall pick, wasn't he? I think it was 5th or 3rd. I think it was 5th. And he, my goodness. I mean, you know, we can, we'll have so many high draft picks on the blue line. It'd be insane. Yeah, let me just check it because it's bugging me now. I think it was 5th, right? Yeah, 5th. 5th overall in 2015. So that's what I think is going on, guys. I think they're targeting Hanifin, and I think I still think we might move out Olofsson and we might move out Jokiharju. I could see them doing it, and we'd have to take back either another contract to make that work. We have to take another contract for sure, a contract they don't want. We have to figure it out. So we'd have to take a contract, even if it's a contract that for them's not working. I'm always optimistic anybody that comes to the Sabres, guys, and get him on the team and get him going for a year and see how it works. If it's the older guy, okay, so then he goes UFA at the end of the year, no big deal. The key is getting Hanifin over. All right, done for the night, guys. I got 2 out to you. I'm gonna go back up there and get back on that apartment. And else I'm gonna get these videos out first. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great one.